If you guys watched my videos before, as you recall with this video, I said that in Ubers, the best move to do is stealth rocks and spikes. In my opinion, before this match, and this is my opinion, remember that, stealth rocks and spikes, not a big deal to me. I can deal with it. But this match proved me wrong, and I have learned my lesson. And you will see with this match that stealth rocks and spikes is one of the best moves in the game, and bringing a rabbit spinner is a very good idea. So yeah, I should do that more next time. Anyways, battle begin. How's it going, guys? It's AJayPay. I'm bringing you a battle against Outrage. It's going to be a UU match. This is going to be a black and white 2 match too. This is my first one on Wi-Fi. And the only thing really black and white 2 about this is my Sharpedo carries Zen Headbutt instead of Earthquake, and it learns, I believe it learns Zen Headbutt in black and white 2 now because of move tutor. But anyways, I'm going to lead off with my Bronzong. He leads up with his Gligar, and I'm predicting him to go for the taunt, so I switched out to my Shaman. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have done this because I thought I was going to be able to sub and taunt and Leech Seed, but then again he taunts, so I can't do that now. But I know he's going to switch to Roserade, so my mind was thinking, hey, go for the Seed Flare, get the special defense drop. But my body went, go for Hidden Power Ice, and for some reason I went for Hidden Power Ice, and I was kicking myself right there. So Roserade takes that like a champ because it's a special defensive wall. Now here's one mistake I really made, as I explained before the video, that Spikes is a really good move, and I didn't think it was until this game. As I switched to my Bronzong because I think Roserade can't do anything to me, which is true, but Roserade is able to set up Spikes. In hindsight, what I should have done was predicted that and gone to Heracross or something to just take this Roserade out as quick as possible. But now at this point, I'm just going to set up rocks and let him set it up, because at the time, I was like, I don't care. He can do whatever he wants. He can set up spikes. I can deal with it. But as you see later, those spikes are really going to affect me. And then I'm going to go for the Driver Ball because I thought I'd do a lot, because 1, Roserade's really fast, 2, I'm really slow, 3, I'm carrying a Lagging Tail, so I'm really, really slow, 4, my name is slow, and it doesn't do that much, so that kind of really surprised me. But now I know he's going to switch into something else because he's done setting up the spikes and he can't do anything to me. So I might as well just trick him my Lagging Tail as he goes into Azumarill, which kind of helps me out in a sense because I do cripple his Choice Band, so it's not as powerful anymore. But at the same time, it does have a priority move with Aqua Jet, so Lagging Tail kind of doesn't matter in a sense, and that also Azumarill is kind of slow in general. But he's gonna go. I'm gonna go for a Choice Banded Earthquake, which doesn't do that much, as that looks like minimal damage. As you see, that this one will be like max damage, I guess. Not sure, but I can take these waterfalls not as well as I thought I would, because this might be actually my special defensive Bronzong, not my defensive one. I don't know. I gotta look at that later, but eventually he's gonna switch out to his Gligar, predicting my Earthquake. Went for Earthquake because I didn't want anything to take a waterfall, and in general, I stayed in with Bronzong because I didn't want anything to take Earthquake until he would switch out or die. But now I'm gonna switch into the Shaman because Gliders usually don't carry earlier Ace, and I know he's probably gonna go for the rocks, so I might as well just do it. As he does go for the rocks, and now he has all his hazards up, and now I can't switch out as freely as I want to, so I can't do double switches like I usually want to do and stuff. But now I'm going to go for the sub just to see which one he's going to switch into, because if he switches into Roserade, I'm just going to do the Seed Flare thing this time. But if he switches into Chandelier, then I can scout out what set it is, and I can also just Leech Seed to get some residual damage off. So that's what I do as he switches Chandelier in, and he's going to hit a Fire Blast. I don't understand how people hit Fire Blasters so much, because I always miss it all the time. But that's easily going to obviously break my sub, and then I'm just going to go Leech Seed, and now I'm getting residual damage off the Chandelier, and as you saw, there's no leftovers or Life Orb on the Chandelier, and it outsped me as well, so I know it's Scarf. So I do have something to completely check this thing now that it's locked into Fire Blast. So I'm going to go into my Ditto, which has an Imposter ability, so basically once you switch Ditto in, it transforms into the Pokemon in front of it. So Ditto's going to transform into Chandelier, copy its stats, copy its moves, copy its ability, and since this thing's locked into Fire Blast, I get the Flash Fire ability. Now this thing can't do anything to me unless if this thing's actually Expert Bellet, which I rarely see. I've only seen one. But the thing is, he went for Fire Blast again, staying in, thinking I might switch out or just basically staying as Death Fodder. In hindsight, what I should have done was possibly went for the Shadow Ball, but I saw that nothing really wants to take a Fire Blast in general. So now I think I was playing smart there, but at the same time, I guess not. I think I should have went for the Shadow Ball in hindsight. But anyways, I just go for the Fire Blast. I'm just going to take out that Roserade, because that Chandelier does come into play later, as I do completely forget about the Chandelier until it comes back way later in the game, as I do take out the Roserade. Now here comes the Azumarill, and what I could have done was just stayed in and Fire Blast, because I probably could have survived one Aqua Jet, because I do have max HP on this thing. But instead, I decided to switch into my Bronzong instead, just to take the Aqua Jet. But then again, I think I was faster than Azumarill, so I was fearing a Waterfall too. I don't know, but anyways, he goes for 2 Aqua Jets and takes my Bronzong out. Oh yeah, he has the lagging tail, so he's not faster than me. I should have stayed in. Wow. Okay, well, what I could have done also was just switch into this thing instead and take the Aqua Jets, because I could take those well for days. God damn, what am I thinking here? But things are taking unnecessary damage, and my Bronzong just died for no reason. I could have saved that for Death Fodder. God damn, what am I doing? But, I just take out with a Siege Flare, so either way. Now, here comes this Weavile. This Weavile is a big threat to my team. It has a Gligar to protect it from fighting attacks. It has other things I'm forgetting about, but I just stayed in here as Death Fodder, but luckily he goes for a Pursuit, predicting me to switch out. And then I was like, alright, I'm gonna kill it with a Siege Flare. Yes! Threat averted, but nope, it barely lives. You think Weavile has such frail defense, but it doesn't. But then again, I am a special defensive shaman, so yeah, that's why I didn't do that much. But he's gonna take me out of Pursuit as I try to switch out, thinking that he might switch up moves, but it looks like he might be choiced in some way, or expert belted, I don't know, because then at this point he would have 3 choicers on his team. As you saw, the Chandeler's Choice Scarf, the Azumarill's Choice Banded, so this Weavile might be Choice Banded, I don't know, but I predicted him to stay in again, thinking he might go for another move, so I went for the Protect, but in hindsight, what I should have done is just attacked in general. Now, Hitmontop's in, you know, completely walls Sharpedo. That's why I put Send Headbutt on the Sharpedo, because Sharpedo learns it in Black and White 2 as a move tutor move, so I placed it with Earthquake, because I rarely use Earthquake on this thing. But the thing is, it doesn't do crap. That might be minimal damage or something, as he does get a Rapid Spin off, so now that Weavile can come in freely and not die anymore. And I don't have a Stealth Rocker anymore, so I can't set up Stealth Rocks. But, gonna go for Earthquake, because I thought he might switch out here, predicting my Zen Headbutt and go into his Weavile to be immune to it. But, in hindsight, he wasn't gonna do that. But it looked like the Waterfall did more than the Zen Headbutt, so I might as well just switch Zen Headbutt back to Earthquake. I don't know, but either way, he's going to take me out of the close combat, and Hitmontop's here to stay, and I have no more rocks. But at the same time, I can't switch out freely and stuff, and look how much damage I'm taking from these goddamn rocks and spikes. Jesus, man. But, this was playing for the obvious that he was going to go on the Gligar. Now, what I should have done was double switch, but at the same time, I realized I'm going to take a lot of damage with spikes and rocks. And my Chandelier wouldn't want to appreciate that. That's what I should have done. I should have switched to Chandelier right now. What am I doing? My own Chandelier. Jesus. But he takes that well because it was just the Eevee-Light and it's a Gligar. So I'm going to go into my Ditto because now I'm thinking, alright, I'll just copy this thing, you know, and then I'm going to go set up some rocks now. As he's going to go for Earthquake because I knew he would attack, so now he can't attack me. And also, he does have Taunt, so now I'm going to taunt him, and now he has 3 non-attacking moves, so he can't do anything other than Earthquake, but Earthquake can't affect me because I'm part Flying type, so he's resistant, so he can't do anything, so he has to switch out. So what I should have done hindsight here was Earthquake, but my stupid ass decides, hey, I'm gonna, oh, I see Roost, I'm gonna get as much health back as possible, and then Weavile switches, and I'm just like, fuck, I should have went for the Earthquake, because now he's just easily going to take me out with the Ice Punch, because he's probably Choice Banded, and I don't have Eevee-Light, I just have Life Orb, but I'm just max HP, that's it. So I go into my Chandelier as basically Death Fodder 2, and that was another mistake I thought I made at least, as I do take a lot of damage, and I should have switched to Chandelier earlier on that Gligar instead of my Ditto. But look at that. He goes for an Ice Punch, so he is choiced in some way. That just really confirms it. I barely live it, I'm going to take it out with a Shadow Ball. So at this point, I'm kind of excited, you know, I have sweaty palms, so I'm just like, yes, I could possibly win this match now, even though all these mistakes and stuff and these rocks and spikes are killing me because I can't freely switch in. But what he can do, basically, is switch all of his defensive and special defensive pokes in, and then make me take damage from the spikes and rocks. And that Choice Spec Shadow Ball does not kill Gligar, which is complete crap. It barely lives because of the damn Eevee, like, Jesus, I thought I would take that thing out in one hit, but apparently not. As I switch, my final Pokemon, which is my Heracross, and I'm going to take it out with the close combat. However, what I'm forgetting is that he still has a Chandelure. But I know he has Hitmontop, that's why I went for the close combat. And then once Chandelure comes in, I'm just like, well, I lost. I completely lost, because what I could have done in hindsight was Stone Edge the Gligar, and then Stone Edge this thing to death, and then if I got a Stone Edge crit on the Hitmontop, I probably could have possibly won the game, because Hitmontop can't really hit me hard with anything. But, yeah. I completely messed up that game, made some mistakes. That Ditto, Weavile switch-in thing was probably the turning point of the game, despite the mistakes and the rocks. I could have won it, but yeah, my opponent played it pretty well, and I did not capitalize on some things. And I need to bring a rapid spinner, stealth rockers, and spikers next time. Well, not next time, but most of the time I should. But anyways, good game, Outrageous, and you'll probably be seeing more Black and White 2 videos, and a lot of Black and White 1 videos as well. So yeah, like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys later.